Morning everyone. What I'm doing this morning is I'm going to put this front panel on here. I will be putting the edging on, but I've got to paint this first, put that edging on, and then stud it. You know, put some little studs in. So hopefully we can do that. I have to use this fixative. So I hope I've got enough of this. If I run out, I'm in trouble. I hope I don't run out anyway, put it that way. Although I'm just thinking about it, you know. I should cover it in the foil. And then I can grunt, and that'll save wasting that. Sorry, just bear with me. Let me just sort this out. Don't come off, it dries more earth instantly. There we go. Let's just see if I can work this out. So I aren't sure. I've used it before in steampunk and things like that. But I'm not sure how well it would work for this. I'm not going to waste that bit. I always find I've got to make a bin. Right, okay, let's just see if it works. It's the only part I don't like doing is I can't see these. Why don't they make it easier so you've got less of this or less of, you know, well, less of this, so you can actually grab it. Some people are so dumb. They must think we're all, you know, 20-year-old and good eyesight and nimble fingers. Used to have. Nowadays, I'm lucky if I can get my bloody fingers to work. Look at the trouble I've had getting that off. Crazy. Oh yeah, go on, wrap yourself up. I'm going to get myself in a nighties, aren't I? See, you lot don't realise what we do. Look at it, it's a fucking mess. Right. Let's just see if we can do it. It don't have to be perfect. Where's my thingy? See, I love this tool. Absolutely love it. It's just, I don't know what it was for. I can't even remember where I found it, where I got it. But I thought that'll be great for my hands. See? Like that. Okie dokie, Smoky. Let's sort this out. We can mitre these, because you're not going to see the ends. Get out. Oh, I've just thought of something else I could have done as well. Never mind, never mind. Sometimes I think of things afterwards. Well, I'm not stripping this off just to do what I was thinking about a minute ago. No way. Not that daft. Right, okay. No, I could have done some at first. I never thought of it till just now. Right, that'll do. I'm fine. I'm happy with that. Flatten that down enough. You know, if you get yourself a piece of wood, some form of a handle, a piece of wood that's quite thick, and then get, I would put like a piece of sticky back suede on or something like that. Perfect. Perfect. For what you need. Honest, it would be great. You don't need to go out and buy one. I just happened to see it and think, oh yeah, that'll be great for what I need. But I would have eventually come up with an idea for one. So what I'm going to do is I want that to go here like that. But it doesn't quite fit, but that's fine because the edge that I'm going to go round will fit all the way around that. Yeah, from there to there. But like I say, I do want to stud. Now, just bear with me. Because somewhere I have some studs. I know I get messages now. Why aren't you more prepared? Why? Because I'm not. That's not my type of crafting. It's just not. I don't know what I'm going to do. And I'm not being funny with anybody. I simply don't know what I'm going to do. If I've put that on now, and my idea next is to put studs on it, so it just alters it. So I have never an idea of what I'm going to do. Ever. Now, these were from a necklace, and if I've got enough, I'm going to put them on. And it would have been better. I might cover this again. Because it would have been better to have had them in place first. And then I might do that again. God. It just amazes me how I do get complaints. I've got them smaller. Let me just see if I can get the right size. Oh, hang on. I can't see. Right. Yeah, I get complaints of everything I do. You just have to... Whatever. I'm not a crafter like everybody else. I craft my own way. However it suits me. See, I've got those and I like those and they would poke in. So I might just leave it. Right, let me just start this again because I have to get the right amount. I would imagine that's enough to go around the edge. They don't have to be exact. Okay, we'll just see if this works. Might not work. Yeah, it has worked. Ow! Oh! Press that right into me bloody self. Nana. Now, I might have to recover these. We'll see. Because if I can press it in from the back, that'll be a lot easier. And I can just paint over these. Let me just see how this works out. Right, I'm not sure. I'm going to need something flat. See if the edge of my tweezers will do. Yeah, that's done. Let's oh yeah, I like that. Yeah, it's done what I want. It's just press it. Look, I can rub my hand across that now. It just bends over. Dead easy. I'm happy with that. I don't care if it's looks like that. That's fine by me. So now, whoops, nearly dropped you. Now I just need to use the fixative. If it'll work. Let's just have a go. Perfect. I'll do this side and then turn it round and do the rest. did put plenty on, so it should last a minute. You have to get it before it dries, you see. Now, and the reason, like I say, I do these is because I didn't know how to do this until I've tried it. And now it's worked, you know how to do it. And those of you who want to do something like this, you now know how to do it. Let me just wash that straight away. And it's giving you ideas. You might want to do a picture frame. Can you imagine doing a picture frame and use that as your frame for a steampunk picture? Think about what you can turn it into. That's the whole point. And I like that. Just making sure it is totally dry. Right, so that's done. Sorry, I'm just going to have a cup of tea. A drink of my tea. I've actually started drinking tea only once or twice a day instead of having just coffee. And I'm actually sleeping better because I drink coffee all the time. Right, so now I've got to sort this bit out. There's another thing I can do which I think I would prefer. Of course, and my tissue paper has to be the very last box. God. I need my tissue paper out. I could use those and just be fancy. I don't know. No, hang on. We'll just use normal tissue paper. Mod Podge. Oh, that needs loosening. The way I loosen my lids is just put scissors underneath and loosen them a little bit like that. Either works or it doesn't. Right. I'm going to take normal tissue paper and we just rip it into pieces. Like that. Don't have too big pieces, too many big pieces. Work on smaller scale. So it takes a bit longer. Who cares? Okay. Ooh. And then what you do is you screw it all up. And then you undo it all. And that gives you your texture when it's dry. So I'm just going to put this to one side. And we'll start covering. Look what you could do with a fruit bowl. You could do this technique on a fruit bowl, just to alter a fruit bowl. Whether it be glass, I mean you'd have to just wipe it out, you won't be able to wash it again. But whether it be glass, wood or whatever. Nip round your old car boots, pick up some candlesticks, because everybody likes blooming candles just about. An old fruit bowl, and just alter it. This glue is just another form of PVA glue. It's Mod Podge. Mod, M-O-D, sorry. Mod Podge. Buy a big tub online, it lasts forever. Well, it doesn't actually, not when you use it like I do. But I'm telling you, Go do something creative and stop saying, oh, I'm bored, I've got nothing to do and I'm fed up with telly. I don't watch telly. I catch up sometimes on some of my programmes. But I don't generally watch telly. I don't have time. Oops. There. Now I like that texture, and I just have to wait for that to dry, and I'm going to help it along. To be honest. There we go. All I've done now is I've just cut away the edging, all the rough stuff. I've dried it off. I'm just going to give it a little bit longer. It's not quite dry. It's still tacky. Put my tissue back. Abandon, abandon. Ah, get off me bloody thumb. We'll leather it. Ooh, don't spill that, mate. Right. I'm going to leather. I'm really debating whether to do it. I might do it black. I know you're going, oh, she's going into grunge. No, I just think that black's going to look good when I go over it with silver. And that's what I'm going to do. Okie dokie. Now I'm using this, which is the Bob Ross black gesso, and I have to tell you, they sell this online from £8 to nearly £60, and it depends who you're buying it from. So you can get I paid $8.99 for mine. I think it was $8.99. Yeah, it's the best one to get because it's thick black. You generally only need one coat, but don't pay fortunes for it. They ask for it because they think they can get away with it. And yes, I've challenged them. The one especially, £68 I think. I've got a video on it. About what happened. Right. So, basically, I know you're going, oh, I thought you were keeping it like this, Vee. No, it's fine. This section you don't actually see. And because it's crinkled now, just do a circular motion with your brush. Now what I'm doing is I'm putting the studs around here before I colour it. Now, because it was a loose strip that I managed to do, but I can't get into the back to do the same with these. So what I do with them is, which I've done on projects before, is I just bend these little spikes in. They're easy enough to do. And you just pop a little bit of glue on there, enough that will grip the spikes. And just do that. And that's it, they're safe. They're not going to come off. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to colour this with the Rub and Buff. Now I did find the silver yesterday, didn't I? Just means we have to soak it a little bit. Now I've just found that which says Happy Place, a metal nameplate, and that which I was thinking if I attach there with some, you know, like a canopy on. I don't know, might do, might not, but I do fancy calling this, putting this on the top saying Happy Place. Because I've spent many a time in my caravan happy. I loved it, taking the kids on holiday, I had lots of fun. Now this, I do need to do it with a sponge, so I'm going to really soak this. Right, okay, so we'll just pop that to one side with those, and I'm sorry, I'm going to have to paint the front. Yeah, I'm just going to have to do it without getting it all over, God. And I've got to put like a beading in here. Though I might not. Okay, let's get this back. Whew. The only thing that's bothering me is I'm just going to slip that in there just in case I dribble anywhere. Let me just push that through. Okay, get my little board back. Right, get rid of that. And that. And just dry this off. Done this way first. Now I'm not sure if you can see, but I'm doing the box now and I've got my paints here. I've done the sky. I can alter it as I go along, but right now I'm just going to do the tree area. Yeah. Really all I have to do now is to put some of these grasses in. So I'm going to have to turn this upside down and you'll just have to... Let me see if I can lean it. I might be able to do that so you can see what I'm doing. Now, like I say, you do have to be careful with these. And hopefully my glue gun oh, what the hell are they doing now? They're starting to do the roof again. I'm trying to film. God. You'll just have to excuse it. Now I know some of this might fall behind. So, yeah, I'm fine with that. All I have to do now is to trim it. I'm just going to snip into it. Right, and then I'm going to take a dry brush and try and just get rid of all that. I'm great with that. I'm just going to do this side as well. Hi Hi everyone. Right, I've completely finished this apart from the edging. There's just the edging to paint. Everything else is done. I'm not doing any more to it. There's lots of lovely goodies in it, and it may look busy on the screen, but when you actually look at it, you can see it all fits in. So I'm just going to go from right to left. I've added these little stones with a little rabbit there. The rabbit's eating a carrot. I've had to make the carrot. So I cut a leaf, plastic leaf, and that's balsa wood. We've got a tortoise there trying to climb up. I did say I was going to put the children's bikes in. In the tree, we have a wood pigeon in its nest, and then another bird here. I put a glass here by the chair, and there is a little bird on the chair. It's in the woods, in the wild. I've made a candle and dripped all the glue, you know, from a glue stick, dripped that down, and then just done like that, put a bit of wet glue on the end, done that, and made a little stem, and then painted that black. I have got a little rabbit underneath hiding. Put some more toys, bits and pieces on the table, some glasses. I used this, didn't I, with a cat chasing the mouse. I put a bird on there as well, parrot, some more foliage, some more flowers, and I've done a little one there. I've hung this up here, the washboard, with the broom. I've put a bird feeder on. I've also put a bird nest in, and on top we've got some bird having some seed. It's kind of wild, out in the wilds, and I've done a washing line. And made the pegs. I had to make my own pegs because I couldn't find mine. So yeah, I painted the sides so that it looked like I said, it was going to be a scene, and I've done it on both ways. Done bushes, put some grass here, tall grass, all the way along the edge as well. You can see tall grass. I mean. And that's it. I'm not going to do any more. I think that's enough. Oh, I put a watering can on, obviously, because they like flowers. And then some shoes there. And tipped one over because it's more natural. And I hope you like that. I've enjoyed doing it. Oh, look, little hedgehog here. It's quite a wild scene. Another carrot here that I've had to make for this little rabbit. So lots going on, but fun. Lots and lots of fun. I've loved it. I've loved doing it. So there you are, my sister dear. What do you think to that? Now I could actually live in that. And I've called it my happy place. Or just happy place. I hope you like that. I've enjoyed doing it. Thanks for the challenge, sister. And it will be up for sale. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye for now.